What up, world? Welcome back. I am Dwayne Langham. This is the Yolo Ave, the road least traveled. And you have just tuned in for another live YouTube broadcast. What it do, people? Rise and grind. Hope you're ready for a marvelous, miraculous, yeah, I'm going to say it, magical Monday, people. Let's get up and get it. Just got back from the gym, putting in that work. Trying to spread the message with your people. So you saw the title of the video? Because you said so. There is no other way. It shall be. What am I talking about? Closed mouths don't get fed, y'all. The power of the tongue. Why should you have the life of your dreams? Why should you have the things that it is that you want? The people, the circumstances, the events, whatever it is. Why? Why do you deserve it? Why is it going to happen? And we're going to do this with velocity because I got a call coming up with a client. Because you said so. Does that make sense? All right, done. All right, no, seriously though, seriously. When you put your words, your faith, your mind to achieving a goal, you have to understand that the very universe, the world that you live in, will bend over backwards to see it so, to manifest it into fruition. Now, I may be talking a lot of spiritual above your head. Don't make sense. I don't believe it. Well, that's exactly why you don't have it. You've got to see it before you believe it. See, the true power is in knowing that if you believe it, you'll see it. There's no other way. There's no other option. Take this into consideration. When you throw that faith, when you throw that belief, when you throw your word, your actions into a goal, into something happening, right? And you act upon that, the world itself will bend over backwards. What do I mean by that? So when you've got that mindset that there is no other way, I'm going to be in this neighborhood, I'm going to have this job, I'm going to make this money. There is no other way. And it's so very powerful that when you start to master this skill, I swear to you, it shows up like magic. And this is through my own experience. The last two, when I was looking for, positions in the corporate world, when I was looking for gainful employment, the last two positions I had, I literally called upon. The first one 20 minutes before a recruiter called me. The next one a few years later, 2 weeks before I got two job opportunities, both with 50% more pay than I was making at the time. I mean magical, just by putting the energy out there. There is somebody out there with a junior spot on this team to get me in the door. Ring, ring, calls my with a recruiter. No additional action, fam. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that the mastery just works that way. Just believe it. It's going to happen. Just say it, put it out there. No, that's at a point of mastery. That was after years of it. That was after me walking out on jobs because I saw $1 million checks in my future. But that faith was the mustard seed that then years later I get to the point of mastery. I'm looking for, and it comes. It is so. I'm going to be in this program. I'm going to build this business. I'm going to have this. I'm going to do this. And then my actions, my money, put your money where your mouth is, put your actions where your mouth is, put your thoughts where your mouth is. How the world occurs itself. There is no other way. Just keep taking the steps. Along that journey, the world will bend over backwards. It could be a sale. Saw it in, who was it? Grant Cardone's Power 10X. There's a salesman out there guaranteeing that by the end of the month, he was going to close these impossible clients nobody else could close. He put them in his book that he was going to close these 10 clients that everyone else was scared of, ran away from. He's going to close them in the next 30 days. That's the only way it's going. Gets all of them closed, all 9 except for the last 10. And in that guy's head, it ain't going to happen. I ain't doing it. Not interested. Not buying. Have a good day, sir. Every day, every week of that month, calls again, hearing a no, no thank you, not interested, not going to happen, ain't going to do it. On the very last day, that 30th day, you see, that salesman had the mindset that it's going to happen. There is no other way. And what does that stubborn client tell him on the 30th day? You know what? If half of my sales team had this type of ethic, our business would be booming. You know, just on the persistency. You've taught me a lesson. How is it that you just keep coming? Do you not get a no as a no? Yes, sir, but I don't have it that it's going to be anything but a yes. Just for that mindset, just for that determination, consistency, just because you are offering this much service and value and won't give it away, you've even given me value by taking my no, taking them L's every day. You know what? Give me the contract. Let's go ahead and do business. Like, do you get me? When you have it, that it's not going any other way. What does this look like in your life? Maybe it looks like you got a couple mouths to feed. They ain't got no shoes on their feet and the winter's coming. Winter is coming. Game of Thrones fan, shout out. Maybe it looks like that. Maybe it looks like an eviction notice sitting on your door. And you got to cook up something. Maybe it looks illegal. Sean Carter, Jay-Z. Billion-dollar family. Look at him like royalty. Where did he get started? It's not just raps. It's not just lyrics. It actually started on the corner. See, that's somebody who had a mindset. I'm going to do me anyway. He's got songs out there. I can't base my future, what I'm going to accomplish, on what everybody else isn't. It can look any kind of way, but when you have that mindset, the man now has a billion-dollar family. You feel me? Dr. Dre, Beats by Dre. 20, 30 years ago, do you think they just had billions when they was coming up in the hood? I grew up in the 80s. Wasn't nobody talking about billions in the black community in the 80s. And now here it is closing deals. Now here it is up in politics. Like, do you feel me? Because there was no other way. It wasn't going any other way. There was no other option. I could bring out all kinds of stories. I could bring out all kinds of examples, but I hope you get the point.
0 seconds.
And that means this video is going too long. Still got the timer from the gym on. Go ahead and cut that off. My point is that when you have faith, when you put your word to it, when you put your actions behind it, when you call it and believe in faith that there's no other way. This is just how it's going to go. Myself, perfect example. 13 years old, I said, you know what? I want to go to my prom. 13-year-old kid said that was the first conscious thought of, I'm going to lose some weight. I'm 33, 20 years later, fam. Do you have that kind of dedication? It's not going any other way. I'm going to find out what this body looks like. I'm going to have the health and fitness that I want to live the life that I want. 20 years later, oh, now that you got your discipline, now that you got your diet together, now that you found this ketosis and intermittent fasting and the recipe and lifestyle that work for you, you got it. But it wasn't going any other way. I don't care if it took 5 years, 10 years, 20, 30. Would have been still in the gym, pumping it out, because it's not going any other way. You got to have that kind of faith and vision. So anyway, when do you want to start? Best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. Best time to start losing weight was 20 years ago. You'll figure it out eventually. That means it's, now o'clock. The time is now, people. Today is the best day of your life. It is the first day to the rest of your life. Don't you think it's time to get out here and live it powerfully? Don't you think it's time to have the faith of a mustard seed to move mountains? Well, whenever you're ready. You got a gift, people. You got life to live. The world is waiting for you. In the meantime, be right here on the Ave. Wishing you the best and only success, people. Get out there and be powerful. Peace.